to you a Yahtzee Sunday yesterday for Mark Stoops and the Football Cats. No quarterback in the class of 2015, but it looks like he might have a signal caller for the class of 2016. Three-star quarterback Gunnar Hoke has verbally committed to the program. He threw for over 2,500 yards and 30 touchdowns this past season as a junior in high school. Hoke is 6'4", 190 pounds, and plays at Dublin Kaufman, that is in Dublin, Ohio. Well, John Calipari loves sending his players to the NBA. We all know that. His goals of changing a family's life is essentially his #1 priority coming into every season. This year, 7 guys have declared for the NBA draft, which means Cal is now on the road trying to lure in those last-second top recruits. Reports are that Cal and assistant Kenny Payne were up in New York to meet with 5-star post player Cheick Diallo. You're checking him out right now. The 6'9" forward ranks 7th in the Rivals Top 150. St. John's, Kansas, Iowa State, and Pittsburgh are also after him, so a lot of interest there. Cal's recruiting trip also included a visit with 5-star small forward Brandon Ingram on Friday, and then on Saturday he met up with combo guard Jamal Murray. Now, he's currently in the class of 2016, but he could reclassify. Cal would still like to add another big man as well, which could be Murray's high school teammate, Thon Maker. Also, the #2 and #3 players on the Rivals Top 150, there you see him on the board. They're still uncommitted. Jaylen Brown and Malik Newman. They both have Kentucky, though, on their list. Speaking of top recruits, before coming to Kentucky, Anthony Davis was ranked the #2 player on that Rivals Top 150 board. These days, he's getting buckets in the NBA and getting paid to make those buckets. In his playoff debut Saturday night, Davis dropped 35. He becomes the 4th player all-time to score 35 points and grabs 5 rebounds in his first playoff game ever. Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Julius Erving are the only other players in the NBA history to do that, score 35 and get 5 rebounds. However, Davis, New Orleans Pelicans, they lose in Game 1 to the top-seeded Golden State Warriors.
I think the whole team was nervous. This is our first time as a unit in the playoffs, and our pace was good. We were moving fast, but our mind was moving fast as well. So we got to learn how to play fast, but have our mind, move slow. And we did that in the second half. Able to be effective and get back in the game.
Eastern Conference first-round playoffs on Sunday. Avery Bradley, the Boston Celtics are in the playoffs. What? Yeah, they're the 7th seed. A lot of people thought they'd be a lottery team taking on the Cavaliers. Game 1, Marcus Smart in the second quarter. Puts the Celtics up by 8 against Cleveland. Oh, the problem is they turned it over too much. LeBron takes off, then lifts off. 14 turnovers for Boston, and the Cavs are up by 7 now. Later on, Smart again. 10 for Smart. They ruled that one a 2 right before the half now. 4 seconds to go. Got to get a shot off. Kyrie Irving gets a shot off at the buzzer. Cavaliers up 62-54 at the break. Irving finished with 30. Second half. LeBron James, he played 158 playoff games already in his career. That's more than all the Boston Celtics. LeBron dishing it off this time. Braun goes for 20 points, gets 7 assists, as you saw right there to Tristan Thompson, 6 rebounds. Cleveland gets its first playoff win since May 2010, 113-100. The Reds in the primetime game last night on ESPN. Cincinnati has lost 3 straight and 6 out of the last 7. Let's go to Busch Stadium. Reds trying to avoid the sweep by the St. Louis Cardinals. They'd have to get by that guy, though. Adam Wainwright, top 1, nasty. Brandon Phillips, swing and a miss. 8 innings, 4 strikeouts for Wainwright. Bottom 1 now, Mike Leach, not so good for him. First batter he sees. Matt Carpenter takes him deep. 5th career leadoff homer for Carpenter. St. Louis goes up 1-0. Top 3rd now. Same score, 2-1 for Dat Duke BP at the plate.
First pitch swinging, fly ball. Little pop up.
It drops. That'll get him an RBI. Joey Votto gets the Reds on the board, and we're tied at 1. Bottom 8, that changes. Same score. Colton Wong gashes it. Great catch, but John Jay tags and scores, and that's all the Cardinals needed. Quickest game of the year in Major League Baseball. 2 hours, 2 minutes. Reds lose 2-1. Reports say that Tim Tebow will sign with the Philadelphia Eagles, according to Fox Sports' John Glazer, I should say. It's final look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.
The time is now